Back at you with another quick hit. Alright, all honors and praises belong to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Bahasham Mahavakak Dash. Just building up this little portfolio for brothers. Alright, this is what we're here to do. We're here to feed you, bro. Whatever lesson we bring out is for the edification of the elect. Whatever lesson we bring out is for the edification of the elect. We're just going to flow with the Spirit. This is Ecclesiasticus, right? 30. We'll get straight to it, right? Verse 14. Better is the poor being sound and strong in constitution, in mind, right? In body and health, right? Than a rich man that is afflicted in his body. You got all these rich people, but guess what? They're afflicted in their own body. They can't even enjoy their wealth, right? Verse 15. Health and a good estate of body are above all gold, and a strong body above infinite wealth. So what would you rather? Would you rather want a strong body? Oh, hold on just a minute. Oh, so lucky about that. And it says, Baba Kushal, check this out. Health and a good state of body are above all gold. Health and a state of body above all gold. You can have gold, you can have cars, all those things. But if your health ain't right, you can't really enjoy none of those things. I remember there was a documentary, right? I believe you had this multi-millionaire and he had a wife, and his wife had to look after him. So he couldn't really enjoy none of the things he had. Okay? And a strong body above affinity wealth. There is no riches above a sound. Key thing, sound, body. So brothers, also, we got to take care of our health, especially if you're on this program as well. You got to take care of your health even more, because they're hitting us when we're sleeping. We're also getting hit with frequencies and all types of things. Poison. They're putting poison. They're hitting you with chemtrails. This is what these people are doing. Right? And it says, Baba Kushar, check this out. There is no riches above a sound body, and no joy above a joy of the heart, right? Death is better than a bitter life of continual sickness, right? Because you can't enjoy nothing you have when you're in that state. So we went to that Baba Kushar, just one thing at a time, right? Yeah, it's very, very, very important when it comes to what we're letting in our body, because they say you are what you eat, right? Yeah, bro, we are what we eat. So you also want to be cognizant of what you're putting into your temple. All right, let's go to Psalms 103. Right? Now, you know your temple is your mind, right? So we're going to go to Psalms 103 and jump straight to, where was I? We got Psalms 103 and jump straight to verse 14. He causeth the grass to grow for the cattle and the herb for the service of man. So yes, we know the herbs are for servicing of man. It's not to smoke. It's not to inhale. Right? Herbs are not to inhale. Right? Because then it becomes a toxic. Right? The herbs are for you to digest. Right? And that's how you get that healing, by digesting it. Okay? And it says, Baba Kushal, check this out. And he causeth the grass to grow for the cattle and the herb for the service of man. So herbs are to service man. Example, lemon, broccoli, spinach, pepper. All those things, they're herbs. Right? For the service. That's the actual medicine. But most of these people in high professions, they're not going to tell you that. They're not going to tell you to eat more lemon, eat some ginger. But they're your herbs. That's your medicine. But they want to give it to you in powdered form. And it says, herb for the service of man. So that's what we're serviced by, not these tablets that have all types of properties in it that makes you want to come back for more and more. That he may bring forth food out of the earth. So our food also comes from the earth as well. The study of herbs, herbology, right? That comes from the earth, right? Directly. All these things. See, if your food is not from the earth, it's not so much natural, right? But bro, that's natural food. It's from the earth. Okay. And it says, check this out. And he causeth the grass to grow for the cattle, for the herd, for the service of man. So the cattle, guess what? The cattle need to eat as well. That's why when they're grazing, say if you got cattle, you need to find a good place for them to graze. Okay. And it says, check this out, check this out, check this out. Herb for the service of man, that he may bring forth food out of the earth. Okay. And wine that maketh glad the heart of man. Nothing's wrong with drinking a bit of wine, man. Hey, bro, wine it's good. And the scripture says, give wine to those that are ready to perish as well. So, nothing's wrong with drinking wine, but you don't want to be getting all, drunk outside. Because Noah, he had a vineyard, and he was drinking his wine indoors. Right? And it says, check this out. And to make oil to make a man's face to shine. So also oils as well. Brothers, get into that. Some of you brothers making different oils. Castor oil. You can make some coconut oil, strawberry oil, raspberry, carrot oil. Bro, you can make these things, bro. There's no excuse. You can actually make these different oils. Right? If you know what you're doing. Okay. And where do oils come from? Natural. The earth. Okay. Oil to make his face shine, and bread which strengthens man's heart. So that's what bread does. It strengthens man's heart. In other words, man's mind. The trees of the Lord are full of sap. So even within a lot of these trees we see, there's properties, not all of them, but some of them. There's certain properties that come from these trees. Okay. And it says, Baba Kishar, the trees of the Lord are full of sap. Right? And sap is like a sticky residue. It's like the blood of the tree, basically. Right? That's that sap. The cedars of Lebanon, which he have planted. So the key thing is, with a lot of these things we see that we walk past every day, you don't even realize these things have healing properties in it without us even realizing it. So we need to do that. We need to change our diets as well, because our diets are linked with the way we think, and the way you think is related to the way of your actions as well. Right? Your actions as well. So everything is connected. Mind, body, soul. All those things are connected. Okay. So now we're gonna a few more scriptures, and we're gonna shut off. See what else we got. And here's some more. This is Ecclesiastes 31 and 16. Eat as it becometh a man those things which are set before thee. Yeah. And devour not lest thou be hated. So you don't need to be over the top when it comes to eating. Just enough. Right? Verse 17. Leave off first for man's sake, and be not unsatiable lest thou offend. So we also want to be disciplined in what we're doing as well, lest thou offend. Okay. And it says, Baba Kishar, check this out. When thou sittest among many, check this out. Reach not thy hand out first all. Right? And it says, Baba Kishar, a very little is sufficient for a man well nurtured. Right? So that's what we want to be. We want to be well nurtured within this truth. Okay. And he fetcheth not his wind short upon his bed. Why? Because he's disciplined. Sound sleep cometh of moderate eating. So we also want to be moderate within our eating as well. Okay. He riseth early, and his wits are with him. Why? Because you're eating less. So the less you eat, the more wits you have about you, the more your senses are intact. But the pain of watching, and chlorella is a disease, right? Okay. And that comes from what? That comes from over excess and too much eating. That's what chlorella is. Another word for chlorella is biles. And pangs of the belly is pains are with an insatiable man, a man that's overindulgent, right? And it says, Baba Kishar, and if thou hast been forced to eat, arise, go forth, vomit, and thou shalt have rest. Okay. My son, hear me, despise me not, and at the last thou shalt find as it has told thee. In all thy works be quick, right? So shall no sickness come unto thee. Okay. Whoso is liberal of his meat, men shall speak well of him, and a report of his good housekeeping will believe. So you also want to be liberal with your meat as well. Don't want to be a niggard. Okay. See, the scriptures pretty much deal with everything. And verse 27, wine is good as life to a man if it be drunk moderately. What is life then to a man that is without wine? For it was made to make men glad. Alright? Wine measured be drunk and in season bringeth gladness of heart and cheerfulness of mind. So even with wine, it depends on how you drink it and how you're doing these things. Okay. And I don't want to go too far. That's pretty much it on that. But again, yeah, bro, everything everything is linked, right, with Yahweh Shai. And in order to teach his truth, your mind has to be right as well with Yahweh Shai, bro. That's a fact. Our minds have to be right with him. So it's all connected, right? Herbs, wine, oil, natural. And if you can, try eating natural as well, because it really, really, really does help. Right? So Lord willing, this was edifying. And until the next one, Shalom.